Jessica suspected that her computer had been tampered with by her sister, Delilah. No matter what kind of proposal she wrote, it would be completely copied over, and then she would be accused of plagiarism in return. So she came up with a clever idea. She would present her proposal verbally instead. It turned out that in her previous life, Jessica had been framed by Delilah. Facing the insults from people online, she couldn't bear the humiliation and jumped off the rooftop. But heaven must have pitied her, because when Jessica opened her eyes again, she had gone back in time to the day of that meeting. Her father publicly announced that she and Delilah would each write a proposal. Whichever proposal could save the company from bankruptcy would earn that person all the company's shares. Jessica swore that in this lifetime she would never let Delilah succeed, so she flatly refused her father's proposal. When Delilah heard her refusal, she immediately accused her of not thinking about the big picture. Her father grew firm and demanded that she had to write it. Jessica returned to her office, and after a series of checks, she began to suspect that her fiancé had betrayed her. It was because her fiancé had been spending a lot of time with Delilah, though he lied and said it was only to gather information. Just as Jessica narrowed her suspicions down to her fiancé, her second uncle came to ask about the progress of her proposal and even tried to peek at her computer. Jessica immediately realized that her uncle had betrayed her, but no sooner had her uncle left than Delilah showed up, asking Jessica to look over her proposal. Jessica opened the proposal and was instantly shocked, because Delilah's proposal was exactly what Jessica had just written. Jessica forced herself to stay calm and sent Delilah away. The next day, she heard that Delilah had taken the copied proposal to meet with Jessica's preferred business partner. Jessica was stunned. After thinking it through, she realized that she had only mentioned that partner to her father. Yet after she graduated, her father had placed great hopes on her, unable to believe it. She searched everywhere, but found no listening devices. Just then, her father came to ask about her progress and said that Delilah's negotiation had failed. Jessica asked him directly, "Why did Delilah know about the partner I wanted to work with?" When she saw her father stammering, Jessica suddenly understood. He had intended all along to give her proposal to Delilah. Soon, it was the day of the press conference. Jessica kept the proposal only in her mind and didn't write it down until 1 hour before the event. Only then did she put it on paper. But just then, Delilah released her proposal publicly. Jessica froze in shock. Her work had been stolen again. At that moment, her fiancé was about to present her version too, and Jessica suddenly realized what was happening. She rushed over and deleted her proposal. She claimed she hadn't written one and said she would give up her inheritance. Her fiancé turned on her immediately, saying that if Jessica couldn't inherit the company, he would call off the engagement. Her father, seeing that Jessica had embarrassed him in public and offended her fiancé, slapped her across the face. That was when Jessica realized that her whole family was on Delilah's side. Furious, she declared she wanted to cut ties with her father. Her father shouted at her to get out, but just then, the police arrived. It turned out Jessica had already called the police earlier. The police took both her fiancé and father in for questioning, but when the police checked her computer, they found there was nothing wrong with it. So Jessica was arrested for filing a false report. Just when Jessica was ready to give up completely, her mother begged her to help take back the company. That was when Jessica pulled herself together and began writing a new proposal. Jessica thought that since she was in prison, Delilah wouldn't be able to steal her work anymore. But when she got out and returned to the company, she discovered that Delilah had stolen her proposal yet again, and her father had already called the police, intending to have her arrested again for plagiarism. But when her fiancé opened the computer, he found that there was no proposal inside at all. By then, the police had arrived. Her father hurriedly claimed that Jessica had copied Delilah's proposal and disrupted the company's order, but Jessica was ready. She suggested they compete on the spot by creating a proposal live. She had already built hidden flaws into her real plan, and she was the only one who could fix them. Delilah confidently agreed to the challenge. Soon, the two began working on their proposals. Delilah anxiously waited for Jessica to start writing, but no one expected that Jessica would insist on presenting her proposal verbally. Delilah was dumbfounded on the spot. Her father kept objecting, and even her fiancé kept belittling her, but Jessica was determined to present her proposal in her own way. Soon, Jessica finished speaking, and the business partner was deeply impressed. Meanwhile, Delilah was so furious her mouth twisted in rage.